Hey, good afternoon, everyone. It's Deb Naylor with the Flying Stamper, and it is Wednesday, about 1:30 in the afternoon on June 8th, and I am just here today to briefly go over some of the designer series papers that are on sale. Hi, Peggy. Thanks for joining me. This is an impromptu live. I wasn't planning to do this, but I've been playing with the papers this morning, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get on here and share a little bit with you. So I don't want to wait too long. If you're joining me live now, thank you so much. I will do a replay, and I will also put this on YouTube. So wherever you're joining me, thanks a lot for tuning in and checking me out a little bit. So the paper that I'm going to focus on today is called Bloom Where You're Planted. And I'm going to go over these cards with you in just a couple of minutes. The first thing I want to talk to you about is the Designer Series paper sale that is going on during the month of July 2021. So these papers are all 15% off right now, and that is through the end of July. So be sure and order them before then. There are 9 of them all together. Bloom Where You're Planted is one of them. But there are also several others: Beauty of the Season, Hand Pinned, In Good Taste, In the Wild, Pansy Petals, Sweet Cemetery, Tidings of Christmas, and You're a Peach. So there's 9 different DSPs that are on sale. Now I do have some exciting things coming up. Next week, my blog Hopper group, the Inspire, Create, and Share, we're going to be actually doing a blog hop that showcases these Designer Series papers. So stay tuned for that. It's next Tuesday, and I will be posting the links on my Facebook page after that goes live. So you'll get a whole bunch of ideas there. Also, I have a event coming up that showcases this Bloom Where You're Planted DSP, and that will be July 23rd and 24th. I am doing actually a virtual version, and then for the first time in 16 months, I'm so excited, we're going to have an in-person version too. So if you are interested in attending either virtually, which means you can do that from anywhere, you'll get a YouTube and you'll get photos and some support, or if you would like to attend in person, I do have a few seats left in a couple of the sessions. I'm running 3 sessions, same class. So just let me know. Reach out, send me a message, leave a comment, and we will get you set up. So I would like to talk to you about the one paper that is on sale today, Bloom Where You're Planted. So that's this one right here. So I'm going to show you the sheets, and then I'm going to give you a couple of ideas. So this is one of the sheets. You get 6 different patterns, and then each one is, or 6 different sheets of each. You get 12 sheets altogether. Sorry about that. 2 of each pattern, so you get 6 different patterns. So this one kind of looks like brick to me, and then here's what the back side looks like. It's kind of jungly. And this one looks like Christmas to me, and then here's the back side. Now, this particular DSP does have a coordinating die set and a stamp set. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm just getting over a summer cold, and thought I was going to be able to talk a little bit better, so I better move along. This kind of looks like wood grain, and then the back side has the plants on it, and then we've got another brick, and this looks like Christmas to me too, and then you've got another wood grain and more plants. And then this one kind of has like an antique-y, splotchy look to it. And then you've got this. Now, this paper would be really, really good for a 12 by 12 scrapbook page, or 6 by 6, or an 8.5 by 11. Or the one thing I like about this is you've got all this white space so you could actually stamp directly on it. So those are the 6 different patterns. If you are attending the upcoming Fun with Designer Series paper class later this month, you will get a package of this. We're going to use a little bit of it in class, but the rest of it you'll take home. You'll have plenty to play with. Here's the coordinating stamp set, Plentiful Plants, and the dies. And this is called Perfect Plant Dies. And I have to tell you that this is probably not something I would have normally been in love with. When I looked in the catalog, I was not jumping out and screaming, order me, order me. But now that I've gotten it, I've been having a lot of fun with it. So here's a couple of cards that I have done with it. And I was actually planning to show you how I created these, but I think given that my voice is about ready to give out, I don't think I will do that. I think I will just kind of tell you what I did. So this is Just Jade cardstock, 8.5 by 5.5, and then cinnamon cider, and then this is one of the sheets from the DSP. See if I can find that for you real quick. So it's this one right here. And then I've got a little tag that I punched out with the Tasteful Labels dies, which is a very versatile die set. I used a little bit of the Evening Evergreen sheer ribbon that goes with that in color bundle that came out for 2021 to 2023. My sentiment is from the Plentiful Plants stamp sets. And I never have enough thank you cards, so that's why I chose this. Now, this is 3.25 by 5, and then I fussy cut the plant and layered it on top. So this sheet you can just fussy cut like crazy. And the reason I wanted to tell you that is because you don't really need to have this coordinating stamp set and dies. Of course, I want you to order the bundle, but I want you to know that this paper works all by itself in tandem with other stamp sets and dies because you can fussy cut all this stuff. So the only die that was used here is from that Tasteful Labels, and you could have easily substituted this with a punch too. So you really don't need that die set because you can fussy cut everything pretty nicely too. So that's what that happened here, and then I layered it up on top of some dimensionals. Okay, now the second card, remember when I was going through the paper pack, I told you I saw Christmas, and so we're going to have Christmas in July a little bit this month. We are actually at the Fun with Designer Series paper class going to do a Christmas card. It won't be this one, it's something different. But when I was looking at the paper, I saw Christmas. So this is cut from this sheet out of the Bloom Where You're Planted DSP pack. And then this is a piece of real red cardstock cut at 5.5 by 8.5. Now this one I grabbed one of my sentiments from the snowman season, and then it is cut on the rectangle stitched framelits. But again, you could use any die set, and you could also use a punch there. This little pot is from the Plentiful Plants dies, and then the greenery is from, I fussy cut that out, and it's from one of the DSP sheets. So it's from this one. I grabbed it right there. That's the one I grabbed, and that was just fussy cut. So that's pretty simple. I let the DSP do the work. One thing I feel is that Stampin' Up! DSP is just so beautiful that I try not to cover it too much. I try to let it shine and do most of the work. So those are my two cards that I wanted to share with you today. Where's the other one? I want to put it back in there so you can take a look at it. Yeah, where did that go? Oh, here we go. Okay, so those are the two. So one's a thank you card, one's a Christmas card. This would be my second Christmas card for 2021. Wahoo! I send out about 200 Christmas cards each year, so getting started in July will be helpful. Now, one more thing I wanted to tell you guys about is I just did a ribbon share on this new in color ribbon, and I had a couple people ask me if I would do another one, so I am. So if you are interested in getting some of this ribbon, please let me know. It is $8 for a sheet of ribbon, and I can send you a picture of what you get. You get 2 yards of each of the 5 colors, and that $8 is if you porch pick up or if you pick up at your class with me. If you want me to mail it out to you, I'm happy to do that. It costs about $3 to mail out, so it's $11 in that case. All right, my plan is to hop back in here again later this month with a different one of the Designer Series papers that are on sale. If you have any questions or you need any stamping help, feel free to reach out.